Hey everyone, Sunrise Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the second episode of Bocchi The Rock. And last episode I thought was a really good start because we have Hitori. I keep wanting to call her Bocchi, probably because of the title, but Hitori is technically her real name, right? And she's a very, very relatable character, a very likable character. I enjoyed everything about her, really. And yeah, last episode, things weren't going well for her for quite a while, but by the end of the episode, she got to meet up with like this band and perform with them, and while in a cardboard box, it was great. So hopefully we can, build up friendship between all these characters going forward. So let's jump on in and see how that goes. So 3, 2, 1. We'll start with the dog. Most important character, clearly. Just ice cubes. Do we put ice cubes in the bath? Okay. Sure. I mean, that doesn't seem pleasant to me, but... I mean, that does. But... Still kind of weird. I feel cold just watching this. Seriously, what are you trying to do? Also, what was kind of her mouth? That was definitely not blood. It was like green ooze. Okay, that's how we start our episode. Okay, I don't know what to say about any of that. Not what I was expecting. I thought she would, maybe say something about the performance, say something about the people she performed with. I don't know, maybe comment on that to some capacity. But no, we got an ice bath instead, which looked like she was dying in while people watched. Fair enough. But yeah, the red-haired girl we haven't actually met yet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I guess it's just how she calms down from everything she did in the day. I guess that's the only rationalization I can come up with. If that's the case, I guess it's fine if it works for her. I'm not gonna judge. I would never do it, but if she wants to. The hair sniffing scene is still what stuck with me the most from the last episode, to be honest. I just think about it at random times during the day. But anyway, back to our bath. Ijiko was the blonde one, right? Yeah. Okay, it really is just called Starry. Loin. That sounds like a much worse version of Line. I'm sure that's what's gonna happen, yeah. Something about her makes me feel nervous and anxious whenever she does anything outside. Sounds good. Hey, there's others. It's a little bit mean. I mean, I get it. I was enjoying watching it too, but still mean. Pachi. Oh? What's that? Bungee? Oh, wait, bungee jumping. Okay. No, thank you. Such a weird group of characters. I love it. Don't spill drinks. Yeah, good advice back there. Shima High. Did they wear Shima Pan there? Damn. I mean, that's what I guessed, but still. That's rough. It's definitely difficult to have a cheerful conversation with Hitori. Hitori Bocchi, the best hill. Oh, damn. They really spent a lot of animation budget on that. I mean, he got the point across. Yeah, apparently we are going to critique all our Bocchi, so I might just do that too. Mellowcore. I mean, I don't really understand most of what they're talking about here, but... Wasn't Seishun Complex the name of the opening song? I'm pretty sure it was, so I'd love an explanation on it. It's like live action shots here. Okay, gotcha. I think I get it now. The melancholy of Bocchi. I mean, I definitely get what you're trying to say here. Oh yeah, their stupid name. It's a good question. Are we talking about the redhead girl? Yeah, probably not to your extent, at the very least. Yeah. Would be nice. It probably was. uh, just roll the dice. Okay. Understandable. Okay. Oh yeah, what if you don't get it? Don't meet the quota. Man, that would be such a horrible position to be in. Like getting salt to the wound and nobody wanting to come to see you. Yeah, you don't even have to ask. Those are her signature feature. Yeah, listen to the guitar and the mic. Getting a job in episode 2. This is KO'd. The enthusiasm. As always, I get it. I give my life savings, just please don't make me get a job. And what a sad sight. Like, I'm not gonna say no to the money. Yeah, that's the worst kind of job right there. That retail's that what it's called kind of job. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I don't think it go that far. Did Japan even have the death penalty? I never actually looked into that. I mean, yeah, that would be preferable. Just don't spill the drinks. I don't think she likes the idea very much. She's not going to. What were those subtitles? Of course. I believe it. You can't. Yeah, really not meant to be a compliment. No wonder she needs an ice bath. Yeah, that brings us back to here. I really should get out of there or you'll get worse than a cold. Except you could try to help, yourself, but okay. I think I get it now. Still shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, usually it's easy to get a cold in anime, until you want to get one. Then suddenly it's a monument of a task. Probably doesn't make her feel that much better, but okay. Yeah, if anything, makes her guilt flare up. Really wouldn't check my phone while cooking, but... She really does remind me of Bocchi a little bit. She looks a little bit scary. A very slight head movement. I kind of like that for some weird reason. She's not wrong. Speaking's a little bit hard for me to strangers, As she looks away. Yes, I am the one and only. I guess it's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh, okay. I mean, I was thinking they're both blonde, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. Did she say that? I don't remember that. I mean, I only watched the episode once, but... Yeah. But your sister's kind of scary, kind of intimidating. I'd call her Tensho and Aishon. That's what I would call her. Did she already leave? Or is she under the table? Yeah, that's her comfort spot. You have to throw a blanket on that table, make it like a kotatsu. She looks so jumpy. But, I mean, it's just one step at a time. Okay. Also, there's, yeah, another girl back there. It's because she was with people, in front of people. And in a box. Yeah, she is kind of famous. Kind of a big deal, you know. You make it sound so easy. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. So it's kind of loophole-ish. Is it? Back to Hitori Bocchi Hill. Okay, now it truly looks like Hitori Bocchi Hill. Real. This character speaks to me so much. I swear she still looks like Fate to me. I mean, if you can make that work. I love this girl so much. Alexandism. Okay. I guess that's nice. Okay. That was a lot of zooms. It's like, what, a 10% dare to a 90% zoom ratio? Yeah, that's a big thing. First day is always the hardest with almost anything in life. The two sets of subs really throw me off. Yeah, I'm sure she will grow to love this place. Yeah, let's temper expectations there. That's what they're here for. I'm sure you'll bring your A game next time. But it's good that we are having this drive to improve. It's definitely a good thing to have. Do your best. I want to see her smile. It did not disappoint. That is an amazing smile. I would happily drink that beverage after that. Yeah, head over the counter is definitely progress. For sure. Okay, that was like a wooden leg at first. Interesting staircase. She is such a glass half full, half empty kind of girl. Bye bye. You survived. And now she catches the cold. Yeah, I mean, she stumbled a lot, but she technically said it. Can't we just call it lime like every other anime? Loin just doesn't sound good at all. And yeah, she legit caught that cold. That's why don't try to manipulate your body into feeling bad to avoid something. The human body is just not that, one-to-one following your desire. But yeah, it looks like we might get the redhead girl next episode. And yeah, we have our amazing chibi style ED, which is great. I really do love Bocchi a lot. It feels weird calling her Bocchi because I associate a completely different other character with that name, but it's not like Hitori would be any better. But I mean, I've had, anime characters with the same name in different shows before, but, they not only have the same name, but the same general kind of, disposition. Because, it's the pun, Hitori Bocchi, there's a reason for it, but I'm just saying that's how it is, so. It causes some massive overlap in my head between the characters. Which is not the fault of either of the shows, but just how it ended up. So the head rocking. Be right there. Okay. Well, that was the second episode. Almost a third episode because that's what's right in front of me. Because, preview title and all that. But yeah, that was the second episode of Bocchi The Rock. And this was a very solid episode as well. We, pretty much got none of the actual school stuff this time. Because obviously the first episode did a lot to build up, Bocchi as a character, showcasing her backstory, kind of what things like at school and stuff like that. Eventually connecting to reaching this band, performing with them, establishing those connections and stuff like that. So first episode had a lot of that to get through. This episode was a chance just to focus purely on trying to integrate into this new group, right? Which is an interesting one because they're in a band, and one of the girls' sisters manages the place, right? So it's very much an ideal sort of group hangout place for our protagonist group. So it's pretty much the ideal place to work at, Obviously, no place, is going to be easy to work, that you deal with customers when you have social anxiety, but, you really can't get any better than a place where, friends and stuff, are basically run it, right? When the manager's your friend's sister, you don't have to worry too much about getting fired, for one thing, right? Generally takes a little bit more to get fired if you have those sort of connections, right? So, and just in general, would feel more comfortable in that place as a result. So, like I said, my point was pretty much ideal place to work, except for if you can find a job where you don't deal with customers at all, stacking stuff or stocking. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, overall, I'd say it was a really solid place to work at. And by the end, even though Bocchi was really worried about it, even trying to get hypothermia in the bathtub to try to avoid it, right? But no, when she actually went there to do it and put herself out there, made the efforts, obviously a little bit awkward here and there, but she got through it, and she was happy she got to it by the end of it. So really making good progress in that sense. And also, I think becoming more friends with our duo, whose names I don't really remember. Blonde girl and other girl, blue-haired girl, I guess is what her hair color is. But I'll get the names down eventually. Eventually. Just not today. But I like how we had a big old dice that we just rolled for conversation topics. Because, yeah, when you're not really that close of a group just yet, sometimes you need a little bit of a helping hand to get a conversation rolling, especially when the new person in the group is a, friendless, social anxiety-ridden person, right? So the dice was the MVP of the episode. I think we can say that. Also enjoyed the personified guitar and mic behind her, encouraging her. It was just a little bit, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. And I always enjoyed just the many facial expressions we get out of Bocchi. Sometimes her eyes will just be this really derpiness. I don't know how best to describe it, but it's just not how eyes should look, right? But yeah, I always enjoy those bits, especially her mental image of getting a job and then having her awkward moment just put on the internet and then going to court, getting the death penalty and stuff. Obviously none of that's okay. Well, most of that's definitely not gonna happen. But the show really does nail that sort of social anxiety mindset very, very well, honestly. Really impressive. And they still managed to make Bocchi a very fun, likable character as well. So definitely really impressed with the show so far. Definitely. My favorite character is Bocchi. It's not even close. I mean, really haven't got anywhere near the characterization for the other two members of the band that we've gotten for Bocchi, so it's, I guess, kind of to be expected. And of course, one of the members of the band we haven't really gotten at all. I think we showed her briefly at the end of the episode, which I wasn't paying much attention to that, but I think she was at karaoke or something. Let's see. Yeah, it transitioned over. We see fancy lights and stuff and snacks all over the place. It's clearly a karaoke place, but even got the phone plugged in, charging. But yeah, that's definitely the girl. So yeah, very much heavily implying we will see more of her next episode, which is good. I mean, in some way, I'm kind of glad that they put off one of the girls for the future because, I don't really want to overwhelm the audience with too many characters right out the gate. So if you can have a way to kind of put off one of them for a little bit, but not too long, it's certainly a good thing, for sure. But you don't want to do it too long because otherwise I'll feel like an outsider, What I like to call Azusa syndrome, to bring K-On! As an example. Because I mentioned K-On! A few times as I watch this show because it just reminds me of it a little bit here and there. And I miss K-On! In general, It was one of my first, cute girls doing cute things, Moab, slice of life shows, right? So I got a lot of nostalgia for it, so. But anyway, I think that's about all I have to say about the episode. I mean, the manager, Tencho Onei-chan, I liked her. I mean, when I saw her from behind, my first thought was Ko Byagami, I think is her name, from New Game. Partly because I'm kind of rewatching New Game on my own time. But yeah, from the back, she looked kind of like her. Also, Hitori Bocchi Hill. I don't know. such a random thing to do, but just I like how we just like destroyed it at some point, like wilted the flowers and stuff. But yeah, just the show has a lot of fun creativity with some of these just crazy visuals. Like, I think there was something with like magma and breaking rock and something at some point as well. But yeah, the show definitely has a lot of fun like creativity to it. So just I'm enjoying the show a lot, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.